Yo, what's good guys? We are back with a new video, this time showcasing the new SHIMA and FUKASAKU, which are Phantom Castle units for those people that don't know how to obtain them. Free, very easy to obtain in my personal opinion, and I'm going to walk you through it. So I'm going to show you first of all what changed in Phantom Castle, and then obviously talk about SHIMA and FUKASAKU, go through their abilities, and then show them off in an emergency mission. So I'm going to try not to keep it too long because I know people want to get on with their lives and stuff, you know, and I don't want to bore you too much, but hold that thought. So we're jumping into Phantom Castle first. There's a couple of changes here. Good changes. So for those people that remember, Phantom Castle used to be a grind, and you only used to get 3 stamina. And these recovered 1 stamina per hour, so 3 hours to get all of your stamina recovered, or you had to use pearls. Obviously, that is only good when you compete for the 1 to 100 spot in the rankings to get all the copies of Fukasaku and SHIMA and all that good stuff and the 30 pearls. But if you don't, then it used to be a very, very time consuming way, and if you didn't play every 3 hours and you only had 3 stamina, you could only get so many points. Now they bumped it up to 5, and 1 stamina recovers every half an hour. So in 2.5 hours, you can have your 5 stamina back, do it again, and just accumulate your points. Rewards wise, obviously we know the good old pearls, scrolls, a few pills here and there. One thing that really surprised me, and it's really good, are these new awakening scrolls for your 7 stars. Obviously amazing that we can get them through here as well. Just gives you a few more. And then we're looking at floor 49, Green Sorcery, which used to be an old Phantom Castle unit. Quite an old one now, yeah. He's like an OG unit as well. But yeah, you get him floor 49, and then we're looking at another Phantom Castle unit that was out, I want to say not too long ago. I mean, it wasn't like Sorcery level. The Kakashi with Zabuza's sword. So definitely a unit that I'll get as well through playing this. And then finally, we're looking at SHIMA and FUKASAKU on floor 99. In my opinion, easy to obtain, especially now with having 5 goes every 2.5 hours. I don't think you will have to waste pearls unless you really are going for the ranking, which I tend to be around the 1,000 to 10,000 mark usually when I play, and that is more than enough for me because I don't really use the Phantom Castle units that much, in all honesty. However, now I'm going to mention this because I think it is worth mentioning. Going into the character or the unit, it is an under 28 cost unit, and it isn't a bad under 28 cost unit if you're looking for doing like body hard emergency raids or anything like that, or impacts. The main reason I'm trying to explain it in a way it'll make sense. So the main reason is for the unit to get a hard boost, so 30% more damage against hard elementals. So you would pretty much take the unit to hard impacts or hard emergency missions, because that is where that unit would shine. Then ability 2 and 4 are resistance to immobilization by 40%, which means if you get both, it's 80% immobilization resistance. I can't say that word properly. Ability number 3 is 0 chakra required for ninjutsu. It's 20%, and then self-healing on the last one for 250 every turn. Stats, we're looking at health 1746 and 1284 for strength, all pilled out obviously. Field and body skills, we're looking at field skill boost attack by 1 to 200 and restores 150 to 300 health, so we get the nice combo going of 2 skills in one. And then body skill boost attack by 200 and restores 300 health, which that is probably the one I would go for if I use the unit. I would probably use it behind a unit that I want to use just to get that extra healing as well. Then we're looking at Jutsus. It is a 3/6 unit, so very good. So the first Jutsu is 7.5 times attack towards one enemy in range, 70% chance of slip damage for 6 turns, and or immobilization for 3 turns. Decent odds, very decent odds. Then we're looking at the ultimate, which is 20 times attack towards one enemy in range, 90% chance of health recovery ceiling for 7 turns, and or immobilization for 4 turns each. Not bad. Do I think it's... I don't think it's a bad unit, especially for a Phantom Castle unit. I really don't think it's a bad unit. I think it is a very, very decent choice. And then what we'll do is show him off, or them. I should really say them, but it's really weird because it's like the first dual festival. So what I'm gonna do is pop into this one, and let's just go with the. I'm just gonna go with the B, just to kind of show them off, show their skills off, because I don't really want to sit on it and dwell on it too much and waste your guys' time, obviously. I didn't pick units, like if you guys have watched a Rokage showcase, for example, he's got a lot of units that boost the attack as well, so I do recommend. I'm going to put a link in the description as well. Most people probably do know, but he used the units and boosted them to an according amount, and obviously showed off their strength that way. So what I'm going to do is just, for the generic teams, generic people that just play casually, you're not going to have all these units. So I just want to show you what you can get for, for the value. So we're going to show off the Jutsu first. Let's get, let's do this. So 24.6k. Not bad, not bad. Against a hard, obviously, element. So we're going to quickly stall a little bit because I want to get their ultimates going as well. Now thinking about it, Sasuke was probably not the best choice because he obviously does attack as well, which I kind of wanted to avoid. Let's get some more chakra back here. I know that will probably get rid of those two. Yeah, it's absolutely fine. But even so, like, looking at the damage output, I mean 24.6k on their regular attack, on their regular ninjutsu, which is good. Again, it's a Phantom Castle unit. If you are aware and if you have played, if you've played for a long time, you know Phantom Castle units are usually pretty much fodder. Usually pretty much fodder. Every single time, because they're just not good. So it'll be nice to see a decent one, obviously. Quickly get rid of these guys. So do this. And then once we get into the last stage, I'll proper show SHIMA FUKASAKU off with their ultimate, obviously. But so far, obviously, I know we're doing a hard raid, but and this is the reason why I'm doing the hard raid in first place, because they've obviously got the advantage, and I want to show how much of an advantage they actually do have. So let's do this. Cool, great. So it is a decent circle, but again, it is only a one-person attack. It's not an AoE attack or multiple people. So we're gonna grab the attack boost of the Naruto. Do I want to do that? No, I want to show off the clean damage. So I'm not gonna get Naruto's attack boost. Like I said, if you do want to see the attack, that is cool. That is quite cool, you know. What was that? 65 immobilized, easy. Do I think it's worth it? I think it's definitely worth playing to get the units. I'd say to go as far as, let me go back into the Phantom Castle, just to see, because I would recommend anyone who wants to get them, I would recommend for you to at least get one copy, because then you can get the 30% extra damage against hard elements, and as you could see, that honestly, that worked wonders. And you only have to be in the 10,000 to 20,000 rank range, so I don't think it's hard to get. And if you keep going every 2.5-3 hours consistently, obviously, you will be absolutely fine in getting the units and getting them where you want them to be. Do I think they're worth grinding? Definitely. Do I think they're worth using pearls for? I probably wouldn't. I'll probably save your pearls for the time being, but I would definitely try and go for the first ability, because it seems like it does help quite considerably especially with, I mean, I know we only did a B rank, but with the, what, 60, was it 64k damage? That is still decent damage for a 3 unit on like an S rank or an A rank. So just bear that in mind, and I hope I gave you all the information needed. I hope it wasn't too boring, and if you are still here, then I would appreciate a like, subscribe, and I'll see you very soon with probably an Indra showcase. Peace.